Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm making another card today, or a tag, excuse me. I'm making another tag, and I used just some white cardstock paper, and I cut this out of my Cricut. And I'm using some Tattered Angels paint today for this card. I'm creating a background with just sort of some summery colors. I'm using this light blue, it's called Splash, and now I'm using some marigold yellow. I'm just adding them over top of each other, not really going for anything too precise, just want to get the colors on there. I'm adding a little bit more of this blue color on there. I thought it kind of disappeared after I put some of the yellow on, so I just want to put some more back on there. It's mostly showing up in the middle, which is fine. I kind of wanted the yellow on the edges. Now I'm taking some moss, and this is a nice green color, and I'm just adding some splatters in the background. I just thought it kind of broke up the background and just gave it a nice colorful look. So that's really all I'm going to do to the background. I'm going to put one more little spritz of yellow down on that bottom corner there because I noticed I kind of missed it. So I put a little bit more down on that side and then on the top because I noticed it made it darker. Now just to dry it, I'm grabbing my heat tool and speeding up that drying process so I can get moving on my card. I'm taking some vellum and I'm going to mark off how big of a piece I need cut. So I am going to be making this into a shaker card, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. I'm just marking off my vellum, I cut it out, and now I'm going to put some of my tape adhesive on the back just to keep it in place because I am going to run it through my sewing machine and sort of make a pocket. Now I made a pocket shaker card for Mother's Day as well, and I can link to that video. But they're really fun and easy. They kind of save you a lot of your foam adhesive when you're making a pocket shaker card rather than a normal shaker card you might make because that usually takes up a lot of your foam adhesive. So I just ran it through the sewing machine along the edges. I left the top open because I am going to be pouring in some sequins and beads and a few other things. So I'm grabbing some sequins that I thought might coordinate. Got some green and some yellow, and I did grab my white, but I ended up not using it because I have some little beads that I thought would work better. So I'm just taking about a pinch of each of the color and pouring them in. Kind of shaking it up there to make sure that they're moving the way they should be. And now I'm grabbing my little jar of little tiny beads. I have some bigger ones in there that I just took out so I could pour them in. And I found these beads on sale. They were like $1 at the craft store, and I thought they would work really well for shaker cards. I picked up the clear ones because I thought they would go with any project, not being a color. They would match with anything. So I have some of my fillings in this pocket shaker, and I'm taking some of these stickers. This is the You Are Here collection by Simple Stories, and it's a really fun travel theme. There's lots of fun papers and stickers, and I just wanted to take a few of these stickers. I'm putting it on a piece of cardstock, and I'm cutting them out because I'm going to put them in the pocket with the beads and the sequins, and that way you just get something else fun that can kind of float around in there in this shaker tag. So I'm stuck it to a piece of cardstock, and I'm cutting it out, and I'm also going to cut out about 2 more stars. I think I put 3 in there. So I went ahead and I put those other stars in and I sewed the top of it closed. Now I have my pocket full of all the shaker goodies and it's ready to go. I'm just trimming off the threads there and kind of shaking it up, getting everything going inside. And I'm just going to do a little bit on the front, not too much. I'm going to take some of paper from Canvas Corp, and that globe there, I'm going to cut it out and stick it to the front. So I'm just going to take my scissors and do some fussy cutting. I was kind of going for a summer vacation travel type theme, so I thought that globe would be really fun to put in front. And I thought since my background is so colorful already, I really wasn't going to do any coloring on this globe. I really kind of liked the way it looked just sitting there, so I'm going to leave it be. But to adhere it on, I am going to take some of my foam adhesive and stick it on with foam adhesive. I'm also taking the little travel sentiment that was on that paper as well because I thought it matched and it would be quick and easy to cut it out and put it on along with the globe. So that's what I'm doing. So like I mentioned earlier, I am grabbing some of my foam adhesive and I'm just putting a strip on the back. I'm going to be popping up this globe and the travel sentiment for the front of this shaker tag. Now the scissors I'm using, I actually found at my grocery store. I think the brand is Scotch. They're Scotch non-stick scissors and I've really liked them so far. I use them for my foam adhesive or anything that's sticky because they work so much better than my little cutter bee scissors. Cutting foam with those was always kind of a pain because it would get stuck and I'd have to clean off my scissors because they'd get so gunked up. But I really like these non-stick scissors that I found. So I'm just sticking my globe down on the front. And now for this little travel sentiment, it's going over the globe. So on the one side, I'm just putting some plain tape runner adhesive, and on the other side that's hanging off, I'm putting some foam adhesive. So it should be even all the way across. Just making sure it's sticking down to that globe, giving you a little bit more of a close-up. Now I'm taking some, this is jute cord or twine, I think it's twine, from Canvas Corp brands. I'm going to wrap it around the top a few times, and I have a little charm here. This is by 7 Gypsies. They're travel charms. In the pack of charms you get this little piece of luggage, and then there's also an airplane and a little metal piece that says Journey, and they're really cute, but I thought this piece of luggage would go really well with this travel theme. So I'm going to put that on. I'm wrapping my twine around the top several times, and then I'm just going to go ahead and tie on this charm. And one thing I really liked about this charm is that where you put the string through is actually sideways. So if you're hanging it on something like this tag, it's going to hang flat and it's not going to want to turn on you. So I thought that was really a nice feature with these charms. So now you can see as I put the charm on, it's going to lay flat just because of that loop on the top. So they're really well made that way. They're made for this type of thing that you can hang them on cards or tags or whatever. Now I'm just going to be tying a little bow and trimming it down. And that's pretty much the card. That's all I was going to do to it. I think the shaker part of it's really fun, so I wanted a lot of that to show through, and so I didn't put a whole lot on the front. But anyway, I will have more pictures of this tag, over at my blog. I'll also have some links to the products that I used. So if you liked it, don't forget to hit like, also comment or subscribe or share. And I really appreciate all of you coming over and viewing my little tag today. So thank you so much, and hopefully I can catch you in a future video. Bye!